Hello and welcome to Big Scott 35, the Saturday edition on 12/3/22, where I get a little bit more personal and showing you stuff I already collect, I already have in my collection, and talk a little bit further about why it's in there, what my further things, and going over the week that was in my world and what's coming up. So first off, I just want to thank. I had my first Nerdy Thursday. Man, I was shocked at how many people did view it. Uh, Thumbs up it. Even got a comment. I wish I'd have got a few more comments, but if you don't want to comment, don't comment. I understand. A lot of people listen to these things on the go now. I do. A lot of times it's my background noise listening while I'm doing other stuff. So I understand uh, the comment thing, but I do appreciate it, man. It made me feel a lot better because, uh, again, it is for me, but man, if anybody else enjoys it, gets any enjoyment out of it, I do appreciate it. And it's just another part of what I do. Um, and some people ask me if I thought about doing it. I did parts like that before, and I even had somebody suggested to do other channel with that. I just don't think I have enough stuff for that, and I just think being part of this channel this is a hobby channel. And it's my channel. It's about me. So I want you to know more about me personally, about hobbying. I just think it's a great way to have that extension. Because a lot of people know that watch my channel. I even get introduced sometimes as the guy that likes Star Wars. So it's becoming another thing on its own. So, but I am more than that. So that's what I'm trying to get across. Sunday night we had me and Nats. I think we had a very good show. We touched on a lot of subjects. Had great feedback in our group chat. Even though it was a holiday weekend, I felt that was one of those where afterwards it was like, man, I felt very good about it. Not a highest view one or anything like that, or a lot of comments afterwards, but that was one that, that felt good to me while doing it and after. Showed some SGC return, mixed bag. Got some good feedback from people on, how the inconsistency on one of the cards that I'm sitting in, and I do think if I would have sent in the whole set together, I would have got them all done the same way. But I don't want to say it's my fault when I'm the person paying for it. The lack of consistency in that. But still they're done right and all that. But I would like to have them all the same way. And I want to look into that, and I'll let y'all know my journey on that one. I'm sure to be better than the PSA stuff that I'm hearing. So I got some out right now that going to SGC. I'm kind of wondering how they're going to come back. So we'll see. So that was the week that was. Today, I want to show you some more of my Gary Carter collection. I believe this is number 4. And just as I'm showing them, talk a little bit about, why. And, and a lot of this is repeated. I know it, and I'm sorry if it's some people go, man, he's talking about this again. But this is just kind of my way of putting it out there. It lets me just talk a little bit into the other worlds. But these are ones that I need to go to PSA for registry. I'm still in limbo on what I want to do. I don't know if I want to hold off just to see what's going on. Yeah. So with that being said, let's just get into it. The PSA thing, this is one of my Donruss. This was kind of a fun year, 20, because I'll show you why. So that's just the base. So next is going to be the fire emoji. And this is on the registry list. I was shocked. And that one is numbered out of 75. And then the next is the baby shark emoji. And that was huge at the time. So yeah, I'm going to send them in. I'm probably going to send off some to my man JT on Monday or sometime next week if he still needs them to get the amount he needs. I just can't afford to send in a bunch. Even at the lower prices, I just don't want to spend a bunch of money on getting stuff graded that I don't resell, right? So this is going in my registry. I'm going to pay to get it graded. It's going to be, I got to watch. I still want. Oh yeah, the month of November is over, so I have already went on Topps.com. I did not, go crazy. I bought two things. So I bought the weekly, a Topps Wave Star Wars, one little box of whatever the Wave is out now for the T20 or the Topps 206 version of that. And then I got what's the other one? Shoot. This is like the 84 rediscovered. I don't think the rediscovereds I need. I got them in this box. I get confused sometimes. Don't confuse me, Scott. I did get confused. Stuck those in the wrong box. And I bought. They had a bunch of Star Wars stuff on there. I just won't feeling it. I forget. I bought one other Star Now I don't forget what it was. This is the black border for that year of Allen Ginter, which is 2020. So yeah, I did do that. Gosh, what was the other thing? I remember it was 2 items, and that was it. So they still have the Star Wars black on there. I wanted to buy it, but I'm going to go to my LCS today and see if they have it. If they do, that way I can cut out a little shipping and handling. Because I think now it's like at least $10, if not more, to get it shipped. And my LCS is usually really close to the price that's at. And a couple of things, they've been a little cheaper than Topps. I don't understand that, but I don't say anything. I just buy them and move on. Now this one here, this was out of a non-sports box. It's like all kinds of pop culture. So, but this is the Pepto-Bismol version. Archives. So yeah, that I was shocked while I'm here, like this right here. I want to say that was like a Throwback Thursday, and I know this one is not going to be graded all that well because look at the back. That's really bad. So yeah, I'll probably go there. This is the gold hot box. go there, pick up some stuff. Today I need some boxes and stuff like that for sorting. Just I like to have some extras so it's easier to sort. Because I am trying to get rid of stuff. But yeah, that's my thought process. I do have some stuff on PWCC. I've already been outbid on over half of the stuff I bid on. So, like I said, I throw in low bids just to see where they're at on Sunday. So I'm able to be in the bidding. I just love that card. And I could have swore I already had that one graded, but I didn't. Man, that's such an awesome card. I have one of Johnny Bench the same year. Topps Living. I didn't have this one graded either, and it was in that. This one's in better, looks better than the one I have. It's better centering. And then the Topps, the Chrome, which I also have too. But the guy had all that stuff, so I bought it. So as I'm going through it, I'm like, if it looks good, it's just gonna stay in there. But yeah, just the to finish up on my thought there, and we'll go through one more little stack, and we'll call it good. I don't get too long, bore you. This was one of the encased ones, so I got to take it out of the case. Pristine. It's not a newer Pristine. I can't remember the year right off the top of my head, but it did encased in. Then I got the 190 case, so it needs both of those. Another one of my favorite cards in the newer. I have a page full of that one. I love that card. I had again, I'm looking, I'm like, yeah, I got all of these, but it was just so much easier to do it like this. I think that's a short printed version of that. So that's my plan. I don't know, and I might get a hockey series 1. We'll have to check it out, see where the funds are, how much it is there. I'm not gonna go too crazy. Like Andrew asked, is December going to be? You try to catch up. I have this one. I actually got several. One in my David Wright box or book, and then so that's. I got another row and a half of cards that I need to send in. But that is where I'm at right now with that. My thoughts. I guess I am going to go ahead and send in some to JT. To send to PSA. That's who Triple Crown is who I do my grading with. He's having, I don't know, he's like so many others. He's having some issues with PSA. Yeah, I just don't know what's going on there. If I didn't, I almost want to say have to. I don't have to do anything, right? But I almost feel like I just want to keep my registry alive. I put so much time and effort into it. That's how you get sucked into PSA, just to let you know. A lot of people want to find other reasons, but the people, and then you want to stick with PSA because that's where your registry is at, and you want all your cards at PSA. I've been saying this all along. It's like your entry drug into grading world, and it makes it very addictive. And that's the one part of, I don't have FOMO. I don't have to go and buy the latest, greatest, and the most expensive stuff out there. But if I want to say grading is something, I don't know if I could stop. And I feel like I could stop opening packs. But that's another addictive thing too. I've been doing that for 40 some years. So it's kind of hard to stop. And, one little tidbit, in my 20s, I didn't have hardly any money. I had enough to live week to week. You're making your way in the world. And when I did have extra money at the 7-Eleven, I get a pack. And just opening that pack just was like, it made me feel grounded. It made a lot of things. I can tell you, yeah, living week to, but I didn't worry about too many things then. But it just it made me feel for those few minutes like I wasn't an adult. I didn't have to do adulting things, and yeah, that is pretty addictive. But uh, the registry and I don't know if I'm so much addicted to the registry as I'm just to grading. It's just something about getting those cards back, especially stuff you've opened, stuff you've bought. Uh, it's not the same purchasing already graded cards. It's just a different feel. So, what to look forward to for this week? Tomorrow night, probably it's going to be me and Nats Man. If Nats Man can't be there for whatever reason, I'll probably do another like open mic. I haven't really reached out to anybody. Holiday season. I just this time of year I don't feel it like other people do. It's not depression necessarily. I just the holiday season is. I don't know. I've had great memories from it, but it's just I have issues with it, and also just it's one of those things I can't wait for December 26th, and it's sad to say that, but that's just how I am, how I feel. I know that's not the best feeling in the world, uh, but then so right now I haven't really talked to people. I know people are busy at this time of year, so I feel almost like interrupting people's lives to come on a live stream. But if there is somebody out there that would like to join me in a live stream or record, just let me know. We can set something up. There's some people that enter my chat that have great like Amari and people like that I would love to have on. So I don't know. I don't know what Let's Talk's not going anywhere, but I don't know like for having guests on and stuff like that because I don't want to make it just I got to have a guest every week because it is supposed to be mine and Nats Man's show and our opinions. So not having one shouldn't be that big of a deal. But it's great to have guests on that just to have fresh ideas. Wednesday, just going to be showing off my stacks I got here, stuff I've picked up that, believe it or not, I still got 2 open tops. Haven't bought anything in a whole month, and I have 2 open tops filled things that they haven't filled yet, much less sent to me. And I got. I'm sure I got stuff at the post office because I got stuff. I got notices saying stuff was shipped. So I tell you, it takes a while sometimes. Also, me and Nats Man should have some information on something for this next week. He talked to me a little bit about it last night. Let's see what else we Thursday, Nerdy Thursday. I'll be talking a little video games and probably comic books. And then, back to this on Saturday. It just, I love it. If you have any ideas of things you would like to see, I will probably be doing next Saturday, starting a Ken Griffey look in my books. Or if you want to see just a random book or, I don't have them, and I'll get into that next week. I don't want to go off on a tangent. Let's leave it at that for this week. Until tomorrow night, Sunday, me and Nats Man or whoever, surprise guest, who knows. Like, share, tell a friend, subscribe if you haven't. I know this is not exciting, but this is more about me, for me, and for anybody else that's interested, and to get some type of chats going sometimes, and also for me to get to know y'all better as well through this. So until tomorrow night, see ya.